Sound lads, my name is Patch and today I've got a different type of video. To celebrate 25 years of the Premier League, I've put together my all-time Premier League 11. I've been watching the Premier League for the last maybe 14 years, so I've got kind of a good understanding of the league. So let's just get right into it. In goal, I've gone with the Big Dane, and that is Peter Schmeichel. In my eyes, the Big Dane is the greatest Premier League goalkeeper ever. He managed to win 5 Premier League titles in 8 years. For my right back, I've gone with arguably the most consistent right back in the Premier League for the last maybe 10 years, and that has got to be the one and only Gary Neville. Also one of the greatest English right backs ever as well, and he's managed to win the league 8 times. My centre back options were quite difficult because there were so many players I could have picked, but for my first centre back I've gone with Rio Ferdinand. The only player to break the transfer record twice at the time, and is also regarded as one of the best ball-playing centre-halves of this generation. During his professional career, he managed to win the Premier League 6 times, and they were all at Man United. For my next centre-back, I have gone with the Chelsea legend, John Terry, regarded as one of the greatest centre-backs of this generation and one of the best that England's ever produced as well. In his prime, this guy was unbelievable. Voted in 2005 the best defender in Europe, and has also won the Premier League 5 times with Chelsea. Now for my left back, I could have gone with Patrice Evra or maybe Dennis Irwin, but I've put Ashley Cole ahead of them. This guy is arguably the best fullback to ever grace the Premier League, and also one of the best fullbacks England has ever produced as well. He managed to win the Premier League 3 times, once with Chelsea and 2 with Arsenal. Moving on to my midfield now, I've gone with 4-4-2, and for my right mid, I have gone with Cristiano Ronaldo. It was probably the most obvious choice out of everyone on this team. Ability wise, this guy is probably the greatest player in the history of the Premier League. He also equals the record with Suarez in the most goals scored in a single Premier League season with 31 goals. He's won the Ballon d'Or and became the best player in the world during his time at Old Trafford, as well as picking up 3 Premier League medals with the club. Next to him, in centre mid, I have gone with Paul Scholes, one of the best midfielders of this generation and probably one of the best midfielders I've ever seen in my whole life. He's also probably the best at pinging the ball in the history of the game. Players like Zidane, Xavi and many other legends highly praise this guy. He's also won the Premier League 11 times. There was a time when he won it 10 times, then retired, come out of retirement and then won it again. This guy's a fucking baller. My next centre mid, I could have gone with Patrick Vieira, Frank Lampard, Steven Gerrard, but they couldn't get into the team. This was probably the most difficult position I had to choose, but there's a lot of Man United players in this team, just to let you know that, because United have won the Premier League the most times. They won it 13 times, and I've gone with, in my eyes, the greatest captain in the Premier League, and that is Roy Keane. He captained United to 5 Premier League titles, as well as winning it 2 other times as well, but not as captain, but played a big role in winning them too. And on the left wing, I have gone with Ryan Giggs, probably the most decorated Premier League player ever. Currently holds the record with the most Premier League appearances in 632. I think Gareth Barry's on 628, so he's very close to him, but at this current moment, he holds the record of the most appearances in the Premier League. And he's also won the Premier League 13 times, more than any other player in the history of the league. It's absolutely staggering, that is. Now moving on to the forwards, my first one is Thierry Henry. Probably the greatest forward the Premier League has ever produced, if not the best. During his time as a gunner, he managed to score 175 league goals as well as 2 Premier League medals. And finally, in my opinion, the best Premier League striker ever, it has to be the one and only Alan Shearer. He may have only won it once, but he's the competition's highest ever goal scorer with 260 goals, a record which is unlikely to be broken at this current time. And here is my bench. These players were so close to getting in the team, but just didn't quite make it. David Seaman, again like Schmeichel, one of the greatest Premier League goalkeepers ever. And Vidic, in my opinion, probably ability-wise, the greatest centre-back the Premier League's ever seen, but John Terry and Rio Ferdinand have played in the league longer, so that's why I put them ahead. And so that's same with Tony Adams as well. Lampard, Gerrard. I mean, Lampard should be in the team pretty much. He's got 170 goals. Gerrard, very consistent for Liverpool, unfortunately never won the league. in my eyes, he's the only player that's never won the league who deserves to win it. Patrick Vieira, also one of the greatest captains the league's ever seen as well. He was a warrior in midfield. And then finally Wayne Rooney, who is currently the second all-time top scorer in the league's history. And yeah, that's it guys, that is my starting 11 and bench. What do you think of my opinion? Just let me know. Who do you think I should take out and who should I put in? And also who's in your Premier League all-time 11? Just let me know and stuff. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video guys, please subscribe, hit the like button if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.